Guys, RCR68 2K2 coming at you with a quick player update video. This is not a tutorial, this is a player update video designed to give updates to our existing players. Okay, guys? This update is going to be basically about the info board. We had a lot of people talking about it and asking questions, and this thing is actually really functional, and so I want you guys to use this because it does stay current, and this is something that I use. I don't let players post anything on this info board, so don't come along and put a sign on there. I'm sure if some of you guys do that, you will notice that the sign disappears as soon as I see it. I like to tell people, before you ask questions, just check the info board. Okay, so this thing is really simple to use, and like I said, it's current. And one thing that I'm going to say is I'm just going to go through this one by one. Some of these are announcements. We've got the wall of shame. We've got tips. We've got all kinds of stuff for you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to work from right to left here since that's where I'm standing. But so we have a new subdivision that's being built right now. It's called Mainland Hills. One of our big-time builders, that's Carlos, he is doing that. So there's just a little update about that here, okay? We've got someone else that built an apartment complex, and so they're selling their apartments. We've got that right there, okay? This is the free stuff bin. This bin is stocked with all types of tools and items that the player, especially new players, they can come in and their very first time, if they bother to stop and read the info board, which is literally they spawn. Well, they don't spawn here. They actually spawn in a rule box that they have to read the rules. Once they exit that box, they will end up here directly in front of the info board facing all of these signs. Okay. Now, look, we designed this realm so that nobody can fail, really. And one of the things we do is we offer new users that just come in, or maybe not even new users, but people that come in that need something, and they need it right now. The free stuff bin is the place to go. It's got some tools. It's got a shovel and a pick and a hoe and an axe, and it's got a saddle and a fishing rod and maybe a little bit of resources, a little bit of wood, and some other stuff. Okay, so pretty helpful for anybody who may need something, and especially for new users coming in for the first time that need stuff. Just a few resources right off the bat that they can kind of work with. Okay, so moving right along. The post office has been open for a while, but I'm trying to encourage people to use it, with the regular users, and I don't even want to say the regular users, with a few of the users, this thing is hugely popular. Other people either sparsely use it or don't even know about it. So we want to encourage that. People say, hey, can you tell so-and-so, or where do I do this, or where do I do that? Look, this is a realm of signs. If you read the signs, you will know who trades what and who sells what and who does what, and you will be able to leave them a mail at the post office. It's fully functional. You can write letters to people at the post office. Okay. Right under that's the sign for Vault Security. Vault Security is pretty new. Within the last week or two, we put Vault Security in, and it is 100% secured storage for your goods. And we've got several players that have taken advantage of it, and I see people in and out of there all the time, so I know they're using it. And this is basically chests that cannot be broken into by other players. And I'm trying to refrain from putting these vault security at everybody's base, because it tends to get a little bit messy if players abandon their base and they don't ever come in, the realm again. You've got this base out there, and it has a redstone command block based security storage out there that only works for that player. And needs to be reprogrammed and stuff. Anyway, it's kind of a pain, so I'm trying to focus everybody on the building itself. I'm not sure how convenient that is for the player, and that may change. But for now, I'm asking people, if you want a secured storage, let's do it in the building. And then let's kind of take it from there. If we've got 30, 40 players that are all using this, of course, the building is going to be too tall. It's going to be too big. It's going to be a massive storage facility. And right now it's only, I think, five stories high. So anyway, we're going to, excuse me, we're going to kind of work on that. We're going to kind of see what happens with that. Hotel rooms available sign, that is basically stating that, okay, sorry about that. That is basically stating that hotel rooms are available for new users that come in. They are, they're going to need a place to stay before they build a base. And the hotel room is free. It is temporary housing. And I do ask, once a user kind of becomes, if a user comes in, they only come in 2 or 3 times and I don't ever see them again, I just basically just do hotel service on the room and make it available again. If the user comes in and they put their name on the room sign and they stay in the room while they're building their base, I ask that, after their base is built and stuff, that they just move out of the hotel room. It's no big deal. So that is temporary housing for new players. Moving right along, I've just got the little info board sign there. New feature, mobs only attack when provoked. It's not really a new feature. I've had it up for, a couple of months now. But, it's good for new players to see that we do have passive mobs. They're only passive until you provoke them. So in other words, zombies and endermen and, all these kind of guys, they are not going to provoke you. I mean, they are not going to attack you unless you, pick a fight with them. But once you do that, they will come after you. And so, they still drop items. They still do everything that mobs normally do. The only thing that I do have, that I did add to this passive mob feature is that creepers do not blow up. Okay, you can still kill the creeper. You can still fight the creeper. The creeper will still come after you. The creeper will still drop what he needs to drop so that you can get what you need to get from him. However, he will not blow up, so your stuff is safe, okay? So let's do the second row, because I'm going to do the Wall of Shame last, but Carlos built Mainland Heights, which is a kind of middle upper class neighborhood of houses, and he sells houses there. So we have homes for sale right now out there. We've had a couple users that have just basically, ordered houses. And, he'll build them, but he's put a couple extra houses out there for sale. So you can go take a look at those, okay? And that's Mainland Heights. That is to the, I want to say west. Yeah, that's to the west of downtown Mainland. Then we've got this TNT proof your base or shop. So if you want to TNT proof your base, which means that people will not be able to grief it, they'll not be able to blow up TNT anywhere near your base shop, or if you have a house, we can also do that. Most of the neighborhoods are already protected. Downtown Mainland is protected. It's already TNT proof. Mainland Heights is TNT proof. The new Subdivision, Mainland Hills, that is also TNT proofed, and I don't know, maybe at least half of the player bases that have requested it. I am RCR682K2, so if you want to TNT proof your base, just leave me a mail at the post office. I will be glad to TNT proof your base. It's super simple. It's just one command block, and so on and so forth. Oh, speaking of command blocks, I just want to let everybody know, I have streamlined one of the command block processes that was causing lag in downtown Mainland, and that is now gone, so you will not get that anymore, okay? Just down below that, we've got a PvP arena, which is now open. It is few and far between with these PvP players. We don't really have anybody that is coming in interested in PvP right now, which is player versus player. I don't even think I have PvP turned on right now. I cannot even remember the last time someone came in requesting PvP. I may just do away with the whole thing. It's just not popular with the culture that we have, and the players that we have just are not interested in that. And neither am I, really, to be honest with you. I offered it because we had players that were interested in it, but those players are also the players that tend to be tourists. They don't really build bases. They don't really do kind of what Dudesworld is all about. So we won't really see a whole lot of those guys, okay? Next to that, we've got full teleport system. Just letting new players know that we've got full teleport system, which is this, this thing right here. Different places they can teleport to. Now, really important next to this, we've got thieves will be banned. Okay. Well, I guess to be banned, you have to be caught. And, well, here, before I even do that, look, Dudesworld updates on YouTube channel RCR682K2MCPE. That is the name of our new YouTube channel. And we're going to be doing updates. I'm going to be doing tutorials on security builds and stuff like that. I don't tout myself as any kind of expert, but what I know, I'll be happy to share. For the most part, there are some things that I'm not going to share. Proprietary technology that I've come up with, redstone, command block based stuff, which I'm going to give you a little bit of right now. Which brings me to this sign, thieves will be banned. So, look. Here's the thing. Most realms, most worlds, most servers, they don't implement a full security system, okay? Some realms will TNT proof. They'll just turn off TNT. They'll turn off fire tick. They'll do things that will stop grievers. They will basically, they don't offer secured storage like we do. However, not all of you guys are using the secured storage, and people come to me and they say, "Oh God," whenever I look in the chat window and I see OMG, I think, "Oh God, something's about to be said here." And someone says, "I'm missing all of my diamonds, and someone stole my horse," and so look, here's the thing. There are thieves. There are so many thieves and snoopers in this world, and other worlds and realms, and gamer tags are out there that all they do is when they come in, they are very quick to go in and rob everybody of everything they need so that they can get their stuff started. They don't want to mine for diamonds. They'd rather just steal the diamonds, make their diamond pickaxe, and go. Okay, but look. Okay, someone took that sign down. Okay, look, guys, here's the thing. The number one rule, okay, in this realm, and it's plastered in the spawn box. I'm gonna re-put the sign right here. No snooping in any houses. Absolutely no snooping in any houses. Period. Don't even walk in the front door. You may be curious, oh, I want to go and look inside this person's house. You're absolutely not welcome in anybody else's base, in anybody else's house. I don't even go into anybody else's base or anybody else's house, okay? I consider that a violation. A lot of people invite me because I'm admin, and by the way, I'm the only admin on this realm, guys, so you don't have to worry about anybody else TPing, around and doing stuff. There are no other admins. It is me and me only, okay? So thieves will be banned. Here's what I'm going to say about it. I'm going to say two things. Number one, I have developed a surveillance system, and I implemented it about a week and a half ago. And I will tell you, I absolutely love this system. It works. It's foolproof. There is nothing that you can do that will stop me from catching you from stealing. Okay? Now, I'm going to be offering this to my players. I'm not going to be revealing the nature, the exact nature of how this thing is built, okay? I will say that it utilizes command blocks, and what it does is it reports the gamer tag to me directly via log file. That is very easily viewed. I will know, I have all of the major areas protected. There's a few player bases that are off in Timbuktu that I don't even know about, and so I don't have surveillance built around those. However, I am going to be offering it to my regulars so that they can feel protected. There's really no excuse, look, for the player. I hate to say this, guys. You're offered, secured storage. There's really no excuse if your stuff gets stolen. Okay, and I'm just going to say that I know that's harsh. If you know that it's there and you can utilize it, I don't charge for it. It's free secured storage. Okay, that's the first thing I'm gonna say. Second thing I'm gonna say is this: if you do get caught stealing, I don't care if you're a long-time player or it's your first time ever, you will get put here. This is the wall of shame. This is the 4 latest, and I'm not ashamed, man, to show you guys the gamer tags of these people. Okay, we've got snoopers and thieves. And these people have been caught by my system. This is not me following anybody around. This is not me taking a guess or doing an investigation or anything else. These 4 are just the latest. There was 4 before them last week. I'm constantly changing them out, and I will be updating this wall of shame. Please go and look at it, guys, okay, so that you know who it was that you were chatting with, that was helping you with your base or whatever. If their name is here and your stuff is missing, chances are they took it, okay? These people, these gamers right here were caught thieving and snooping by my surveillance system, the automated system. And most of these guys were caught in the middle of the night while I was sleeping. I came back, I view the log, and it shows me exactly who, where, and it even has a timestamp. Okay, so here's the thing. I have implemented this system. It is rather complex. It is kind of involved. But I've been working on it for, I've probably been working on it for a few months to really get down to a point where it was easy for me to check. And I have built an entire command room based on this surveillance system, and it's separate from my World Command Center. So my World Command Center handles all of the other stuff. I have a Security World Command Center that handles just surveillance now. Why do I do this? I do this because I want you guys to know that, number one, I want to solve the problem of things getting stolen in Minecraft. The other thing is I want only quality players in our realm. I don't want any question marks. And even if you are a long-time player and you've never been caught because you somehow or another you slipped under the radar of my surveillance system because of your location, I am slowly expanding this to all of the different developed areas and towns and everything else within the realm. And eventually I will have everything covered. Okay, and there will be nowhere to hide. And I would say I've got, I'm probably about 60-70% of the entire realm, of the developed realm anyway, is going to be under their surveillance system already. You will not get away with it. And when you do get caught, I am not, I was, I was talking to these people and telling them, why have you done this? Here's the thing. I have grown tired of having the discussions with these people, and here's what's going to happen. The world is going to disappear from your available realms that you can go into, and you will not get an explanation from me. Your name will be up here on this wall of shame, and that is going to be the extent of it, and I'm going to move on, okay? It was fun kind of nailing people and sending them messages and putting them in jail and dealing with it, but the fun is over now, and now this is purely academic for me now. You will basically just be disappeared. okay, if you're caught by my surveillance system, and you will be caught. Anyway, it's totally awesome, and I've got a couple of the guys that I've been sharing it with and telling them about it, and they're like, hey, who's the latest, who's this guy? and a lot of them are people that come in and you talk to them. I mean, this guy on the end, Toronto, he applied for a mailbox. He got a mailbox. I think he built a small base. He touted himself as, a mature user with, the skills to bring, help to the community and blah, blah, blah. And I thought, hey, man, maybe we've got another really great user that we can add to our team. And boom, snooper. Okay, and when I say snooper, I mean snoopers are people that are entering houses that are not theirs, going through chests of people that are not theirs, not invited. That is who we are catching, and that is who we don't want on this realm, and we're not going to have them on this realm. So rest assured that eventually, if your stuff is being stolen, eventually the culprit will be caught. And I love that. So that is the info board, guys, downtown Mainland. I'm going to replace that other sign now. You guys come and check it out. If you want to be a part of Dudeswerld Realm, just leave your gamer tag in a reply to this video, and I'll let you come in and take a look. Okay? No snooping.